Hello everyone, I'm theloladass, and I'm reviewing here gameplay of the new champion Vex on PvE. So it was released today. We can start over here seeing how I can say the interactions that she has. We can see here the shadow. That's control 1, control 2.
You taught yourself just by being you.
It's like she sit on that.
Dancing, happy.
She's not dancing was the shadow, right?
I'm dancing.
Yeah.
Happy.
Control 4. Wait, what the shadow does what? Is that rock, paper, and scissors? I don't know. Is there control 5? No. So that was the interactions, control 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we can start over here with the passive Doom and Gloom. Every 16 seconds Vex becomes afflicted with Doom, that is this red bar, causing her next ability to interrupt, dash, and fear enemies for 1.5 seconds. So basically, if an enemy is doing a dash, she can interrupt that. Whenever nearby enemy dash or blinks, Vex marks them with Gloom for 6 seconds. Vex next attack against a gloomed enemy deals an additional 185 magic damage and reduces this ability cooldown by 25%. So if you use an ability, alright, that's in here. Reduce the ability cooldown. Okay, Jesus Christ. Let me only see here on shift. Non-champion targets take 60% damage and refuse 10% of this ability cooldown. Enemies feared by this ability move more slowly the farther they are from Vex. So if the enemies get feared, if they are farther away from Vex, they walk slowly. Interesting. Kill. Mistral Bolt. Vex launches a wave of mist that deals 271 magic damage. After a delay, the wave becomes smaller and faster. Consumes gloom on enemies hit. And over here showing the mana and damage cooldown that it is. Don't forget that consumes gloom. If the enemies are gloom, it will do that cooldown and does more damage. W. Personal space. Vex gain 184 shield for 200.5 seconds and emits a shockwave that deals 245 magic damage. Consumes gloom on hit again. Gloom on hit, which means if you do that, the cooldown of this ability is reduced by 25% and will do more damage on that shockwave. E. Looming darkness. Vex commands Shadow to fly to a location, increasing in size as it travels. So as it travels, it goes increasing even more. Upon arriving, it deals 141 magic damage and slows by 50% for 2 seconds. Jesus. Okay. Jesus. Okay, it's not that a lot of damage, but that slow. God damn. And again, but this one applies gloom, which means this doesn't consume gloom. It applies gloom. It doesn't consume, but applies. And then ultimate Shadow Search. Shadow excitedly search forward, dealing 179 magic damage and marking the first enemy champion hit for 4 seconds. Recast dash to the marked champion, dealing 359 magic damage on arrival. If the marked champion dies within 6 seconds of taking damage from this ability, its cooldown is temporarily reset. And then you can, like, if you kill, you can go to another one, and if you kill, you can go to another one, basically. So let's see here how it works. Oh my god, that range. That's good range. So let's see here, Q. So as you can see, the longer after delay the wave goes faster, because as you can see there's like 2 waves. Let me take out this shit from over here. It even works on this enemy. Let me kill this one only to not bother. The shockwave is the one that's a little bit weird. Let me only give mana. Always out of. So as you can see, there is like, you can see the first one that is like the slow, and then there is a little bit fast, because if you waste out of fresh, because if I do this already hit, but and it goes. the first bar over here is the slower one. This one is the fast, and of course it passes through the enemies. W, already saw what it is. It does this, and you get a little bit of a shield. Of course, if you are in the middle of a battle, you can do that, and it will work a lot. This E, this one, the range is not that big of the E. That was always one of the problems that I wanted to see, how long you could throw the E, but it's not that very far that you can do, unfortunately. Not that far that you can do. It applies gloom, which is always nice, but it doesn't work that far. And then of course the ultimate is like that. Of course, if you kill, then you can do, if I'm not mistaken again. Yeah, it has that, and then you can use it again. Imagine if you can kill everyone, you can teleport to everyone. Always shooting the ability and recast. Because don't forget, you shoot, damage, recast, damage. And then you can do your stuff. So imagine. It's like, it looks an interesting character. I can see how it will work in battle. Like, because of the gloom and the fear. And she can be like, after using the ultimate, right? Oh, the ultimate doesn't go to the minions, but it passes through all of them and does damage. Huh? You can do that to clean like minions. I can see like in a battle, like in middle of the enemies, and then you press like W. You're gonna do a lot of damage with the W. Not a lot, some damage. You're gonna get shield, right? And then you can use like ultimate in case you see someone almost dying and do the recast. By the way, how long? What is the range of this? Oh my! And you can go like that. Holy shit! That's so far away. What is the range, by the way? Can get a little bit further. Jesus! See, you can do like that. You can come into a battle. You can be hidden. I can imagine that she's going to be very squishy to kill. So you want like, you don't want to be the first one to enter. So you're going to be like hidden, right, in a jungle. In like when your team wants to fight, you say, okay, let's fight. They are fighting. You throw your. The problem is the doesn't have a lot of range. You needed like range like that. You could throw like over there, right? And then you use the ultimate, you will go to where was the fight and then press W. The problem is that you don't have a lot of range. Because imagine like, if you add like a lot of range that you could choose, right? Like, what hero? Like the ultimate of Ziggs, that's a little bit further than this, right? You will be able like to throw the E, let's say over here where is these minions, or these dummies, right? You will throw the E over there. Like I'm gonna pretend that I'm far away, but I'm not. Like let's pretend I throw over here, right? They have fear, and then you will enter tal, right? That will be a good combo, but the problem is that the E is not. You can't use it very far away. That's the problem.
I wouldn't do that. What?
That's gonna be a big problem. If the E had more range, you could lose like that. You will be hidden. Your teammate is fighting. You throw the E, use ultimate, W, Q, or whatever you want to do it. It will be nice like that. Even for Drake, right? Let's say the enemies are fighting. Let me put over here like some view. Like they are fighting over here like for Drake. Like you can even use like this, the ultimate, right? And then you go to there, press W and then E. The problem is that you want to apply the gloom. Like that you can reduce. Yeah, that's the problem. I think the E needed to be a little bit, add a little bit more range to do a little bit. I understand why they don't want, because applying gloom, and she has a lot of range with all the other abilities. It's more because of that, and then this fear that she has. But
Yesterday. What about?
yeah, I can see like her in team fight how it will work. I can see that. I would like to see if they added more range, it will be nice with DC because you could like throw it like hide and throw very far, also ultimate, things like that. But I understand why they don't want at the same time that, because applying gloom it can always help like to get your ultimate or the other abilities very fast. Like I understand why. No, this one doesn't. This can't even get. You can't even get this the ultimate like quick. You can't even have the cooldown go down in the ultimate because it doesn't consume gloom. So this when it applies gloom, the ultimate wouldn't even consume the gloom, so it wouldn't even reduce if you don't kill an enemy. So it doesn't even matter. But the problem is that it's a good thing because you'll go right, gloom, apply gloom on the enemies, you go with the ultimate, even if you don't kill, you're gonna do a lot of damage because don't forget it's 2 times. That is when you press the first time R and then the second time recasts, it's like immediately like 500 and something damage without items, of course. And then you don't forget you still have gloom on the enemies, and then you don't forget you have Q and O that consume gloom, which will make these abilities to have reduced cooldown by 25%. So like I think it needed a little bit more range to be from very far away to enter, because see, look at that range. So it's a cool character. It has some interesting abilities that you can combo, but still it's gonna be hard like in some team fights to enter, because to enter will be with this ability, with the ultimate. If there is someone to kill, you're gonna with this and then you have resets, but it doesn't need to kill because you want this to throw this to do gloom to be fast to have this quickly because of the 25% cooldown. But yeah, and then don't forget this bard that is the doom to fear. It's gonna be interesting in a team fight too. You want to fight when Vex has the Doom bar complete like that. It's gonna fear enemies, and it's not only one. It's with the ability. So as you can see, it can be a lot of them. So it's what it hits with the abilities. Of course, it takes time for Doom bar to increase. It's 16 seconds to get the Doom bar, but looks interesting, the character. Of course, we have to wait until to see people playing it, even in tournaments, of course, because it's not going to be that early to see this on pro play. She's not going to be on Worlds, so we're not going to be seeing her like in pro play until the beginning of next season, because there's nothing after Worlds. So we're only going to be able to see her on the beginning of next year when the spring split starts. But she seems interesting. Like she has a way to enter that is from far away. That is ultimate. She has this to make gloom, to put gloom onto enemies, and then this shield, and this one that pass through enemies through a certain range. But yeah. So if you have PvE, you can go and download the data to have Vex in there and test her. If you don't have PvE, I don't know if you still can apply or not for your account to have access to PvE or not. I don't know if you still can do it or not. But yeah, if you have a PvE account, you can go and play with Vex, see her abilities, see how she works. Try combos, try items on her to see which items will work better on her. And she's supposed to be a mid laner. I can see her being a mid laner and nothing else. Like as a jungler, okay, she has cool enemy clear because her abilities are always AoE. I can see her ganking with ultimate. In case it hits the ultimate, you can go to the enemy, and then like put fear if you have to Doom bar. I can see that, but at the same time it's like she's not even a tank, nothing like that, Yeah, so I don't know very well if she's gonna work or not on the jungle, but you never know. Like sometimes you think, oh, this champion is top lane or a jungle, and they work on other lanes too, and they work well. And then of course Riot needs to try to nerf on that lane because they want this character to be on that, so they try to nerf from the other ones, from the other lanes. But she's supposed to be a mid laner, nothing else. But you never know. People can find out that she can work on another one. If she works on another one, I will say jungle to be fast to clear some jungle camps. Probably top lane in case someone takes like another champ that is not like a tank. She can work in that too, you know, to face. But her main role is the mid laner, basic role. Is she gonna work against the champions that are rostered on the meta? It's like she can, but like against assassin, she's squishy. She has the shield to protect, but it's not that big of a shield, so she can be deleted very fast. But we have to wait and see what people are gonna use, what kind of items. The items is gonna be a AP, right? Because everything is AP from her. Yeah, she is everything AP, so it's gonna be AP items, Ludens. I don't think like Liandry is gonna work on her because she doesn't have anything that stays in there. So it's gonna be Ludens, Havadorn. Probably it's gonna work very well on her. Try to burst quickly, but and then the other ones. But yeah, so if you have PV, you can try out Vex. She's out already in the PV. If you don't have a PV account, you can go and see if there is a way to access. I don't know if it's open or not, but if not, it's like what, in 2 weeks that comes out for the live version. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoy here gameplay of Vex on the PV, and see you guys next time. Bye.